Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Josie. I don't know how you say your name. I've never seen anyone with your name. And you're always the first to say hello. So I feel kind of bad. How do you say your name? And happy Independence Day to you in America. It's not Independence Day for us, but it is what it is. So today, I thought I would cancel myself. Not actually cancel myself, but the last time I was on here and the time before, we've been having conversations about cancel culture, and we've been talking a lot about people being cancelled for things they've said in their past, things maybe they don't mean anymore, stuff like that. So I thought today it might be a fun little idea to have a more chill, relaxed stream, not really talking about that much drama, but rather I'm going to go over some of my my past content and stuff, and we'll see if anything's cancel worthy, and we'll see if we can do that before someone in the future drags up any old clips of me. I thought that would be a little bit fun to do, just something a little bit different, a bit more light-hearted, I suppose. And so, doing that, I need to open up. What am I talking about? You can be cancelled too if you want, Spacey. Everyone's allowed to be cancelled at some point. That's the rules. The rules are everyone gets to be cancelled. But the one rule that you have to abide by is that you have to be cancelled for something that happened at least 3 years ago. If it happened in the last 3 years, you're excluded. Okay? We're talking about the past. We're not talking about the present, folks. And so, I will now screen share. So, here we are on my other channel. Some of you may know about this channel, some of you may not, but this is my Rag Reynolds channel. And this is basically my shitpost channel. I don't post serious content on here. I don't post the kind of things I post on here. I used to post some drama type content, but not anymore. Now is all basically shitpost, some comedy, stuff like that. And you'll see that in a little bit. There's a lot of stuff on here, I think, that people might be very upset by. I mean, I know for a fact that people have been upset by some of this stuff because a lot of this stuff is intended to upset some people. I've got a whole 32 video series here about Australia being fake, and I've received so much hate on that. And I thought, okay, that's just who cares? But let's look through and see what could I possibly be cancelled for. And I've also got something a bit more serious to talk about that people might have tried to cancel me for as well, but we'll talk about that at some point. Or should we start with that? Nah, we'll get to that later. So, you start at the beginning of my channel's history, and we have this video called Change. This isn't problematic at all. This is just a video I posted in 2012, 8 years ago. 8 years ago. I was 15 when I posted that video. Anyway, there's nothing really to look at there. I'm not sure about this one, the human car. Let's have a look at what this mess is.
This is the most famous place in Scotland, because this fanny danced in it at one point, and so did that one holding the camera.
Sup?
Anyway, today's not about dancing, but if you want to see that video, click right here. But today's not about dancing.
This is 15-year-old me. This is, I'm not sure there's anything in here to... No. There's nothing in here to cancel. So I'm safe for now. This one... Nothing to cancel either. This Back on the Streets, that was a continuation of that human car thing. I don't think either of those are going to get me cancelled. I think I'm okay. Then there's this weird... Oh, this one's... I feel like I should maybe private this one. I forgot completely about this video. I think I was 16 and I did a really weird... I would have been 15, wow. I did a really weird spoof of Barney the Dinosaur, and I kind of turned it a little bit sexual in the joke. Which is maybe weird because I personally was underage. That's maybe one for me to come back to. I'm not going to play that just in case I do decide to private it because it's maybe a little bit inappropriate. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna. I completely forgot this video existed. I'm gonna private that for now. until I can review it, and then I might unprivate it if it's okay. I've not watched that in years. We also have an Ask video. I doubt there's anything wrong in that. There's some really weird... I used to be the edgiest person alive, honestly. And some of my videos had the edgiest comedy you can think of back when I was like 15, 16. Which is the period we're looking at now. Now we're getting into where I was 16 years old. I'm 23 now. But at this 2013, May 2013, I'm 16 here. And... oh, that's when I released my first book. Lovely. And here we have why Onision should pick me over everyone else. I don't think any of this is problematic yet. Oh, look. You can see me wear a mankini in this video. How wonderful. Let's have a look at that one. I don't think there's anything problematic in a lot of this. I just want to know if there is or not. I really don't know. Yeah, there's a mankini video. Let's not watch that. I've had enough of that. Oh, here's some Onision drama. People like Onision drama still? This was Onision drama when I used to troll the anti-Onision community. You cannot hand out a free B-pass. That's not appropriate. Let's not do that. I may eat meat, but I don't kill my pet. You know what? I don't think it's very problematic. It's more the guy I was reacting to was problematic, but that's for you to decide. This video, okay, this one here, people might be very upset by this video. I was 16 here? Yeah, I was 16 here. Yeah, thanks, Susie. I deserve to be cancelled for the mankini. I was 16 here, and this is me responding to the guy known as Stevie Wolf, some guy at 27 back in the day, and he was like this really adamant Onision detractor. And I mean, he had some points against Onision. I'm not going to take that away, but I always didn't like the guy, and I thought he had some anger issues. And back here in 2013, when I was 16 years old, I decided this video was a great idea.
You're just do something. Why is it that you won't just stop talking like a little bitch and just do something? Are you that much of a pussy? You didn't really care about that turtle.
For context here, this was after Onision killed his pet turtle Reptar. And yeah, that's what this video here was all about, because I was reacting to this guy basically screaming about it.
Fucking country contains you, dumb dim-witted fucking conscientious objecting fucking pacifist cocksucker. You fucking monster.
Anyway, he was shouting all about in there, and I made this video in response to that afterwards. Basically poking fun at him.
In fact, I heard a rumour that you like to kill turtles on a weekly basis.
He hated me for this.
You accuse Greg of being a potential bad parent.
This is all in the past. This is 7 years ago.
You bitch about not being able to be with your kids.
Yeah, I was a horrible person back here. I mean, I was going off about, oh, your anger issues and da da da.
Greg has even stated maybe that's why your girlfriend left you.
Yeah, you can hear there, I'm very horrible. Maybe that's why your girlfriend left you. Yeah, so maybe there's our, that might be our first cancellation then. That might be me when I was 16 telling some guy, maybe that's why your girlfriend left you. I think I also used a slur in that video. The F word. You know what, I'm actually going to pull it up just so we can hear. Because people probably care about that more than anything else, but I don't give a fuck. It was 7 years ago. Who cares what 16-year-old me says? Someone going to cancel me for something I said when I was 16? Like, who cares? That's the wrong video. It's this one. I think I said it in here. I just want to double check. Maybe I edited it out. I don't know.
When clearly you have serious anger issues. You're just such a janky ass weave, you faggot.
Yeah. Oh, I dropped that bomb. I don't think I've said that in any other video other than that one. But I was 16 at that time. So there we go. Cancelled for that. Cancelled for the slur. How dare 16-year-old I use a slur? I think I was reading a script there as well. I kept looking to the side. I think a friend on one of the forums I was on actually told me what to say for that video. I was like, what can I say here? And they were helping me like brainstorm, from what I recall. This one was me fake crying about someone calling me a troll. This one was not a lot. This is me singing. This is me doing a lovely little sing-along.
We were like a merry-go.
Okay, I'm canceling myself for that. That is embarrassing. Let's not. And there are 3 of these. Lovely. Another ask video. Wonderful. Oh, what's this one? I remember this. Am I going to get cancelled for this one? What a lovely video. I was such a great guy. I'm such a great guy. That was 16-year-old me. Oh boy. Right, let's make this 50 because these pages are long. This is me dancing. This is me dancing. This is me dancing. This is me showering. This is okay. Yeah, I think I think I might have spoken to Repzion about this before. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But I used to have a bit of beef with Repzion before. If you're not aware, there was a time where Mr. Repzion was I don't know how to quite explain this. There was a time where he was complaining and airing all of his grievances out to like YouTube and stuff, and people really hated the way he was doing it. And he made this whole video about how he planned to kill himself when he turned a certain age or something. And a lot of people thought he was just being a drama queen and whatever and was being ridiculous. So a friend of mine said, oh, hey, you should make this video. So I made this video basically saying, I want an interview with your parents to ask them how you were such a failure of a son or something. I can't remember exactly what I said, and I'm not going to watch the whole 2 minutes, but that's maybe a cancelable video from the troll that was 16-year-old me. Because literally, all these videos are just troll videos, and so I guess people are going to be upset with all these. Clearing some things up. This video started a whole very controversial series, because in this video, clearing some things up, I made a very controversial phrase, and I said that liars are worse than child molesters. I said that nothing is worse than a liar. I was saying, obviously, child molesters are really, really horrible, but liars are so bad, they're the worst thing possible. They're so bad that they're even worse than child molesters. So that was a very controversial. Obviously, I don't believe that. Obviously, liars are. It's not worse to lie than it is to do such a horrible thing. But that was what I did. That's what I said, because that was for shock value. And honestly, I don't regret it. I don't think I regret anything, because if I was to regret videos I made in the past and edgy humor I made in the past, I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be the same person. I don't have any apologies or regrets for anything. I really don't care. It is the past. I'm not the same person I see when I look at these videos. I look at these videos and that's me 7 years ago. I was 16 years old. Like, I'm not that same person. I don't care. So I don't think there's anything to apologize for or even address. I just think it's fun to look over it and see what could people possibly go back and get mad about. Like, I would understand your point if I was saying some of the same stuff today as I was back then. Then you could say, oh, you've not changed, now we can criticize you. But I think it's hard to criticize someone for edgy jokes they made when they're 16, 17 years old. Sometimes even younger than that. I mean, I'm not saying I've never made edgy jokes since. I have. I make edgy jokes all the time. I still make edgy jokes. To the same extent, no. I'm more tame now, and I like to think I'm far more tame, and I'm a little bit nicer. I don't say as outrageous things as I used to. And that's adamant from, as we scroll down here, it will get a bit more tame. But yeah, that's all it really is. That's me in a jiu-jitsu tournament. That's another Repzion video. Ragranel sex tape. That was not really a sex tape, as you can probably guess. Another some guy video. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Oh look, there's Ryan Jr. That's my son. He was a action figure I got made of myself. How wonderful. This Rag Reynolds. This was a guy who basically pretended to be me for like a month. and he was making videos saying that he was the real me. That's a little bit weird. I don't think any of this has cancelable stuff. None of this seems to be things that I could get cancelled for. Anyway, how is everyone in the chat? How are we all doing today? I know it's the 4th of July. Do you Americans have plans? Do you do things for the 4th of July? I know you set off fireworks and shit, but I've never quite understood it. I know it's all a celebration of your independence, like America Day or whatever, but I've never quite understood celebrating it. Maybe I just take things for granted. I don't know. We don't have anything like that I can think of. Hello, Vinette. The Bad Guy Visa Farm Girl. These are just like challenge videos. And I did some dance videos. Oh look, there's me on Omegle. Oh my god, this is going to be the most cringe thing I've clicked on. I'm going to regret this. This is 15-year-old me. I don't... Okay. Yeah, this is... Look at the neighborhood sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay, let's ignore that cringe. This was my content. This was what I did. My lord. What is this? I remember this vaguely. This dance video.
After an extended absence, the epitome of greatness, Reg Reynolds.
Oh my god, look, I was skinny.
And set in his sights is the Dutch Emperor Monk.
Ryan, you left us. You abandoned us.
Oh my god, this is... Oh, I need to stop it. They're singing YMCA. I just remembered. It'll copyright this video. You plan to stay in the house. Staying in the house is always fun, Morbid Sensibility. You got ear rape there, Susie? Lovely. If you ever want to watch old Rag Reynolds, I recommend this video. 1 hour of enlightenment. I remember I made this.
You don't know? You damn
Look at that
well
terrible
should
haircut.
know. My name is
I've got a
Rag
far better
Reynolds.
dress sense now than I did back then. That was me in school.
It comes to competition.
God. I literally made this video in school. This one's about to pop up. New flip video digital camera. Got a lot of cool features. I'm just going to convince you to buy your own. What was I doing?
When you're with me, baby, the sky's a
Why am I
blue.
singing on the phone?
Get your facts straight.
Is medium rare on TikTok? I do have a TikTok. It's Dandy Ryan. I have 2 TikToks. I've got Rag Reynolds and I've also got Dandy Ryan. But Dandy Ryan was the one I was planning on actually doing something with. Right here. I've only got 1 video. Ta-da. But yeah, go follow that if you want. Okay. I think we've had enough of the 1 hour of enlightenment. After that, we get to... Oh, this is where I started with some more serious, like... This was 2015, so I would have been... Oh, freshly 18 here. I'd have been freshly 18, and this is my how to come out video. So I started... when I was on forums, people used to write... Like, I started on Onision forums, and I had my own forums, and people used to have, like, questions. They'd leave questions like, oh, give me advice, life advice or whatever. What do I do here? And on the Onision forum specifically over the years, there were a lot of people who would say, have the same questions basically. And it would be constant like 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds asking Onision, how do I come out? So I decided I would make a video called How to Come Out. And I would just post that as a response to all the threads. And I did that with a lot of different subjects, which is what we'll see as we scroll down here in some of these older videos. I used to just have basically these pre-made things. Instead of typing out the same response to every thread, I would link a video. And I don't really remember what I said in this How to Come Out video. I think I basically said don't. I think I said along the lines of, you shouldn't come out because why should you? Because straight people don't come out, so why should you have to come out? I feel like everyone should just, if you're gay or something and suddenly you're dating someone, you just say, hey parents, this is my boyfriend or this is my girlfriend. That's what basically I said back then. And I think I still probably agree with a lot of that. Maybe not strongly to the same extent. I mean, it's not something I've really thought about, so I'm not really sure. It's not something I've ever thought over again since I made that video, so I can't really say, but I don't think it's cancelable. It's just an opinion. Then I started my podcast On The Rag, which I guess I missed the first episode somewhere. I don't know where it went, but I done one with Onision on, as you can see here. Look at these terrible views. The Chosen One story time. And here's my first edgy opinion video. I done a thing about pansexuality. Ooh, pansexuality is not real. People were very upset with that. That's probably the most viewed video at this point. This was, how long ago? 5 years ago. My god. Yeah, people are just really angry in that video. And that's where I started being more and more of a troll. I started doing this thing called Feminist for a month. And basically, I was pretending to be the most radical feminist possible for a whole month. So I started posting videos with like the most extreme opinions I possibly could, pretending to be a feminist. And then I ended it with male feminist has breakdown on camera. Lovely. Yeah, my podcast was called On The Rag. Hello, lovely bones. I was Rag Reynolds, and people were saying, oh, you're so angry, you're on the rag or something about previous videos. So I was like, well, let's do On The Rag. And the logo, if you look back, this logo is me holding a pad, like a period pad. So that was great. And then we get to the thing that basically people have tried to cancel me for, and that's Down With Australia. I started up, this is my first Australia video. It only has 24,000 views, but look at that, like, oh, shit. I am highly offended. Let's just heart some of these. This was the first video of my 32 Australia video series. My first one. So I had a 32 video series about Australia being fake, and this was the one that kickstarted it. And this series went semi-viral, and lots of big YouTubers started reacting to it. YouTubers such as Isaac Butterfield, iNabber, Mimulus, Daz Black, Laserbeam. Lots of people started reacting to it, taking me very seriously, which led to lots and lots of hate, and also led me to continue making more and more of these videos. And we'll see more of those as we go down. Around here, I was doing more troll satire things about like how to know if you're a cuck with Onision in the picture. Then I started doing more opinion videos. I started just edgy opinions and whatever. And then I started a really controversial series, and this goes back to that previous thing I was speaking about where I made the outrageous statement that, obviously, liars are so bad, they're the worst thing in the world, that they're even worse than murderers and child molesters. So then I started doing a troll series called Worse Than a Child Molester, where I would say, is this YouTuber worse than any child molester? And basically all I would do in the video is I would do little skits, and I would say, is the person a liar? And if they were a liar, I would say, yes, they're worse than a child molester, and if they weren't, I would say, no, they're not. So really what it was is this person a liar? But it was for clickbait, and to be shocking, I would title it this really horrible title. And ad revenue, I'm going to time you out because you're bothering me with all your spamming, and I'm sure you're bothering other people as well. I just did the wrong thing. I'm trying to block you on my wrong account. Ugh, I can't switch. I can't switch to the other account. Oh, damn you. Hold on. This is why I need to set mods up on this channel because I don't have mods on this channel. And I am unable to block anyone at the moment. Oh my god, why does it want to send me verification? I need to. It's because I'm signed into this account to look through these old videos. So I need to now sign into the other account to go and time this person out. And is it here? We'll copy this over to this incognito tab. Signed into this account to look through the... Wonderful. And let's... Where did he go? Ad revenue. Put user in timeout. Wonderful. Susie, you're a mod on my other channel. I'm just going to add you a mod. You don't have to do anything, but since you're a mod on my other channel, I'll give it to you. If that person spams again, feel free to just time them out. But if you're leaving, I'll just do it myself. Lovely Bones, I appreciate your offer to mod, but we're all sorted. Okay, back to cancelling myself. Sorry, back to going through my old content to see if there's anything cancel-worthy. I'm sure there has been so far, such as this terrible series that I renamed later. That's why it's WTACM. I had certain people who I made these videos on leave comments and they were like, oh, this was hilarious. It wasn't what I expected it. Because a lot of people expect it to be a horrible video, being mean to them and whatever. But usually it was just having a bit of fun, bit of sarcasm. And most people understood that and they were very positive about it. And we'll see that as I go down. There's one here about Billy Dawn Webb. And she responded to it. That's how I first spoke to her. And she responded to the video saying, oh, I loved this video. And I later did a podcast with her. I did a podcast episode. But I later actually renamed a lot of these videos because people were getting some bad publicity. Like when you search for someone's name, like it was quite outrageous things were popping up in response. Oh my god, what's it doing? Stop. Yeah, see, Billy responded to that saying that she loved this video. So people liked these videos when I made them, even though the titles were outrageous. More Onision crap. Never be a vegetarian. Lovely. More edgy opinion videos. 12 rights women have that men don't. That was through my that was my edgy anti-feminist days when I made those types of videos. That I don't do that anymore. I don't care about that anymore. But I used to do that back then. More podcast clips. My apology for being offensive. That wasn't a real apology. More edgy things. Okay, what's next? What's next? Are we in 2017 yet? Oh no, we're still here. My action figure endorsing Donald Trump for president. Oh my lord. My son, who's an action figure. That's the first video my girlfriend was in. Wow. When do these videos stop? That's me dressed as bacon. Lovely. I was such a great guy, as you can see. Children, gotta drown them all. This one I gotta watch again. I've not seen this video in years. Let's see what this is. It's only like 40 seconds.
You don't know, you damn well should know. My name is Rag Reynolds and I'm in this horrible country called Menorca. It is far too hot. I can't see anything.
Look at that horrible shaven face.
People, the kids everywhere. And you know what? The next kid that screams within 5 meters of me is going to drown.
I should have thrown it further.
That's what happens when kids scream near me. What? That's it. And that's what happens for real when kids scream near me.
I think the t-shirt was very good there. Bad Guy Inc. I think that fit very perfectly. That's not a cancelable video. That was just a bit of fun. Yeah, let's toss all the children. Oh no! Where did my page go? Oh, there we go. I found it. Never mind. I thought I had lost my place. Clearing some things up. More singing. More Onision. More edgy videos. Political compass. Lovely. How bad is that? Oh, I cooked bacon for a whole video. That was a wonderful video. I'm not sure what's problematic here. Maybe this one. I don't know. Some reviews. I'm trying to find anything here that could be cancelable. I'm not sure there's anything at this point. Well, I mean, I've passed some stuff that we've already spoken about. We're at 2017 now, so in February was my birthday, so here I turned 20. Around here I turned 20. Wonderful. This is a video about how I describe how I jumped into quicksand that I thought was quicksand but turned out to be a sewage line when I was a child. That was a lovely time. That was a video about my girlfriend. My god, this was 3 years ago. That was an amazing musical little...
What a hater. Are you not impressed by my musical...
straw
mastery? You don't know, you damn well should know.
Anyway, I don't think there's anything in that. More reviews. Okay, here's where the Australia stuff really kicked off. We got Australia isn't real. Here's why. And this one's got 90,000 views. And look at this like to dislike ratio. 418 likes, 5,866 dislikes. And you think that's bad? Just you wait. It gets worse. More edgy videos. More reviews. Banned from Facebook because my name is Ryan Reynolds. That was a true story. Facebook banned me because apparently I was impersonating the actor, even though I just shared the same name. A lot of nonsense. Demi Lovato sings the Rag Reynolds theme song. This was a mythical video.
Hello, everyone. Demi. If you want to eat today, you're going to come out here and you're going to fucking do it. I'll be waiting over here. Just give her a moment. Come on, Demi.
I don't know about you, but I think this is hilarious. This is still funny to me.
Yes, Demi, you know the exact.
Some of my really older, edgier videos aren't very funny to me anymore, but this is only 3 years ago. This amuses me. That amuses me still. It does. Then I did, okay, so I did feminist for a month, I spoke about earlier. Then I did vegetarian for a month, and that one was fun. Hello, Rari from Canada. No, I didn't see Repsion's new Onision video yet. What's the big deal there? What's going on with that? But yeah, I was doing vegetarian for a month as a joke. So this is my first vegetarian meal. Can you guess what it was?
I'm Rag Reynolds, and today is my first day as a vegetarian for an entire month. So I just wanted to show you what I'm having for lunch today, just to show you I'm on the right track. So as you can see right here, this is a lovely beef burger. Just a beef burger. But obviously, like this is not a vegetarian meal, so I cannot do this. We're going to go over here. And as you can see here, this is a fruit bowl. And in this fruit bowl, there's a lot of different strange things. I don't know what most of these... I think this is an orange, just because it's orange. These look like pears. So I'm just going to take one of these red things. Simple enough. And all we're going to do is we're going to take this red thing. Boom. Vegetarian meal. As I am sure you are all aware, if you put something like this or a vegetable on top of a meat product, it kind of cancels out the meat. So really, all I'm eating here is bread. So, all we do is take a bite of the delicious burger. Delicious. I could do this every day.
I think people in the comments are actually trying to lecture me about this. I don't remember.
You don't know.
I know my younger sisters have tried to do that before. Okay, maybe not. I think this was before I started getting so much hate comments. Fruit isn't a vegetable. Hey, vegetarians don't only eat vegetables. That's not... They're called vegetarians because they don't eat meat. I mean... Okay. But yeah, simple science. Oh lord. Bacon vs banana. Right. This isn't cancelable, and I know I'm getting a bit off topic here.
Welcome to day 5 of vegetarian for a month. I am bacon, this is banana.
This is off topic, this isn't cancelling me, this is just... I'm going down memory lane right now. This has turned into a memory lane video.
How do you open a banana?
Video.
Someone. Oh, I think I got it here. Oh.
Look at those.
I once watched a life hack video. It's like, here's how monkeys open their bananas, and they opened it at this side, whereas most humans, I think, open it the other side.
I'd eaten banana flavored things, but I've never eaten banana. This was 3 years ago, I think. I was a very fussy eater. Still am. No, I'm not wearing a steak ab revenue, it's a bacon costume. What am I doing?
Doesn't
The licky isn't too bad.
This is...
No.
Right.
Okay.
Lovely
Here we
boys.
go.
I know you're talking about Onici on OnlyFans right now. This should be on Rag Reynolds OnlyFans. I had genuinely never eaten a banana until this point. And that's what it was disgusting. I like bananas now, but the texture was like the most disgusting thing. Like I bit it and it was like slimy. But yeah, that was that. Yeah, I am bacon. This is banana. That's me having a breakdown. Yeah, and it went on and on. Lovely. More reviews. Try not to let that get you down. Remember who you are, remember what you stand for, and try not to let that get you down. I like that quote. So I'm not saying I'm going to edit this into a certain type of GIF, but I'm also not saying I'm not. Go ahead. So all this time I made a video about you being a steak when you were bacon. That is correct, ad revenue. That is correct. Oh, this is when I was trying to fight with Joy Sparkle BS, but she wouldn't have it and she just blocked me. So that was fun. I found Waldo. Lovely. I took a quiz that basically answers, are you Muslim or not? It was just like a random quiz I found on the internet. That's what that was. Who I'll be voting for. The kind of guy I am. Oh boy, this is fun. Let's see this. I am not one of those guys who will smile to your face and stick a knife in your back. No, I'm a guy who will stick a knife right in your chest while you're wide awake, staring into your eyes. I will do this as fast as I will. Not cancel worthy, let's leave that alone. And these are all the same, I think. Here's the next Australia video. I went to Australia. It isn't real. 48,000 views on this one. And look at that. 318 likes, 4,952 dislikes. But we're getting there. We're getting to the big one. The big Australia does not exist video. 150,000 views. This is the one that everyone started reacting to.
It's not real.
This is what all the big YouTubers started reacting to.
It is not fucking real.
I don't know if she's still around or not.
Australia.
But look at the like to dislike ratio. 12,000 dislikes.
It isn't real.
This video is a work of art, and if you say otherwise, you are wrong. I did make merch, which you can see here. I made Australia isn't real. Actually, I think Susie, you in the chat, you made that design. I think this was a different design when I don't think I've actually sold any of these designs. It was a different design I was selling. I don't know why it's this one now. Where'd it go? Yeah, it was this one I was initially selling. This one I sold a bunch of. I sold not that many, like maybe 50 to 60 total or something. I think I sold of this. Quite amusing. But yeah, 1 like equals Rag Reynolds is not real. I'll take it. The only thing that isn't real is your intelligence. Yeah, this video still gets constant new comments every day. 1 hour ago. Is he crazy? But is he really? No, I'm not crazy. Hey, I made an Is Scotland Real video, and we'll get to that. Boomerangs don't come back. That was my next Australia video. And then proof that boomerangs don't come back. I basically just threw a boomerang. It didn't come back, and that was my proof. Yeah, I tried to make that emote a shirt, Susie, but no one bought it. I was very upset. People preferred the handwritten one. Mallorca's menaces, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this video was a bunch of radical feminists painting paintings using their period blood, and I thought that was disgusting. That's what that video was. That was when I launched. Oh, here's where we get to more recent stuff, I suppose. We're still in 2017. I'm still 20. But then this is where I start getting into some more drama. This with short videos, as I like to call them, also known as the official tall videos. Well, you can always learn about Australia not being real. I have an entire playlist. There's an entire playlist right here somewhere about, where is it? Australia. 32 videos long. Just what you need. And it has up to the final video here. You can go find this on my channel. The playlist has 64,000 views. Wow. Lovely. Demi Lovato videos. Tall videos. Oh, this is my short videos video. This one might get me cancelled one day. So, basically the gist here, I got this video was removed during my drama with short videos, as I call them. Because what was happening... Oh, I can appeal it. Lovely, I should appeal that. What was happening was short videos kept saying he was tall, and he was trying to bully this disabled girl called Pierce Angel. He was bullying her, saying, you're not really disabled, and all this other stuff. And he was lying about Onision stuff, and he was saying he had evidence when he really didn't, and basically he was just a liar in general. And I was calling him out on all his crap, making videos. And I was talking a lot of shit at the same time. And Short Videos made a video saying, Rag Reynolds, you would never say this to my face. If you were actually here, you would never say this to me, and all this other stuff. He said you would just walk away, and you would turn away, and you're a coward, and all this stuff. So I thought, hey, we'll see about that. Because I don't like being called a coward. And the guy was in the habit of doing IRL live streams. So he would go out and do a live stream on his channel in the park, or in the street, in the town. He would go out and do a live stream. And he lives in Scotland, as do I. And the places he would do these live streams would only be like a 30 to 40 minute train journey away from me. So I decided to go interrupt one of his live streams and confront him face to face. He said that meant I was stalking him. I did it and I made the video, and YouTube apparently agreed. The video was flagged and removed, and I got a strike for bullying and harassment because I showed up and I confronted the guy in a public space after he challenged me to, may I add. I don't regret it. I issue no apologies. I thought it was a very well put together video I made, and I thought I was justified. But hey ho. I even offered to buy him lunch. I said, let's go for a sandwich, and he said no. But what can you do? Maybe someone will cancel me for that one day. But I won't let it happen. And yeah, this is more about that. Skippy the bush kangaroo, lovely. Australia loves me. Things worse than child molesters. That's a continuation from my edgy videos I was talking about before. Nothing wrong with a little stalking. Obviously not. Everyone likes stalking. Yeah, these are not really problematic. These are okay. Onision feminism debate, because I did a video with that. Prank calls. Go on, prank calls. Oh, did I have a prank calls video there? Oops, I just pressed the wrong button. Go back. Channel videos. Where are we? Hold on, I'm going back a page. Yeah, I did. Prank call videos. Let's have a look at this one. 15-year-old Rag Reynolds. This is me at 15.
Stop calling me!
This is not funny anymore. 15-year-old me thought prank calls were the funniest thing in the world.
Hello, I'm trying to find Roberto Martinez.
Have you seen him?
Dad?
Yeah, these are terrible. I'm not even going to watch that. Too much cringe. The Weeb Killer. Very important. If you want to ever get rid of weebs, you get that video. That's all I'll say. Australian flu is a hoax. People were upset with that one. Literal can't... Oh, God. This is one that makes me cringe.
You know, it must suck.
I'm not watching this. Too much cringe. Too much cringe. The trash that is YouTube. Oh, and here is where we start with modern day me. 2 years ago. This is when I was 21. This is where I started with the Real Stream News drama. My first Real Stream News video. The 13th of March, 2018. The reckoning of Real Stream News. That was a great time. 13th of March. I discovered him here. And I was like, oh, he's a scumbag. I made a second video. He's a lying scumbag. Then people were saying, oh, you're giving him a hard time, you're being a bit of a bully. So I made a video saying, I'm not a bully, and okay, I'll leave him alone since he doesn't want to be picked on, since he's not fighting back. Then we go here from the 21st of March when I said that, down here to the 30th of April. A month later, he had gone from just being a lying scumbag to a lying scumbag with rape accusations on his hands. Because that whole thing was a mess, and I could not believe how intense that entire situation got. Still disgusts me to this day. I went to the edge of the world and fell off. A classic. That's a classic video. Fight me. Laserbeam, he was the first to react to my Australia stuff. More real stream news, more Australia. The Great Cholesterol Conspiracy. We need to blow up the sun. I still stand by this one. We do need to blow up the sun. iNabber, shut up. Cyberbullying isn't real. I think they start getting edgy now. I think they start getting a bit more just straight up satirical. Yeah, this is where I was fighting with all the people who were reacting to my Australia videos. As you can see here, there's like Isaac Butterfield, Hate Mail, Is the Earth Actually Flat? I Declare War on Bronies. It's Scotland Drill. There we go, there's a video. Australia compilation. The people who comment on my videos is Nicolas Cage, a vampire, responding to comments while eating cereal. The Furry War. I don't think there's anything else to cancel over actually here. The rest of this, I think, is pretty reasonable. Here I was accused of plagiarism, which I addressed there. I don't think I was. I mean, maybe I was a little, but I was just using some catchphrases someone else used. It's not like I was copying videos. I took a polygraph test. I signed my napkin up to Grindr. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty okay from here on. It looks like all my controversial stuff was 2018 and before. Seems like actually 2017 and before. I don't think I've done anything here that people would try and cancel over. Pokemon is for losers and needs to be banned. How jam can save your life. Boomer is a slur. I am not a boomer. YouTubers I could beat up. I discovered time travel. I am training to beat up my haters. Where is the coronavirus? Leave Karen alone. Tom Nook is a terrorist. Is bread a vegetable? Yeah, these are my recent videos now, and there's one I just posted today. So, I think we've gone over everything that is the most cancelable of my video history. I don't think there was that much in there. I actually expected there to be more. I expected there to be more bad things, but there wasn't, and I don't really think any of it was that bad. Most of it was just edgy jokes, being a bit extreme or mean with some things I was saying. I think I'm pretty safe. I apologize for none of it in advance. But yeah, I wanted to just go over that just to see what was there. It's also a little bit of a trip down memory lane, I suppose. And it also prevents anyone in future from trying to dig this up and say, oh, look, he was saying this here, or he said that there. I mean, maybe they'll still try, because obviously I didn't click and watch through every video. There might be other things that are no N-words that you can see. I mean, I've definitely said the N-word at points in, like, 2015, 14, 13, like, back when I was, like, 17 or something. Like, it's really not... Like, any bad word you can think of, I will have said. I used to be the edgiest person you will ever meet in your life. I mean, I was the worst. I was horrible, and I was edgy. Especially in, like, 2013. That was, like, my pinnacle of edginess. I've said every bad thing you could think of. I mean, things way worse than just saying an N-word or whatever. I've said way worse things to people in response to threads and forums. If you find forum posts, that's probably where my bad content is, honestly. But even then, I can't really think of that much, and most of it I was probably 15 years old. Can you really cancel someone over telling someone to kill themselves on a forum when they were 15? Like, that's the kind of thing I used to post on forums. It would be like, whiny emos who were 12 years old or something asking for advice and then to Onision about 5 times a day, and I'd be like, oh, just shut up and kill yourself. Just edgy stuff like that when I was like 14, 15, I used to say. But I mean, yeah, I don't regret any of it. It is what it is. And I think the big thing about cancel culture and about people, I think people in general can be pretty shitty. I don't like humanity. Humanity's annoying. But I think the reason you don't just give up on all people altogether all the time is because of two things. And one is intent, and the second is the ability to change and grow. Growth is very important, and it is something that people do. People change. And I think it's important to look back sometimes and see the person you were before, and that's what I was doing here. I was looking back at old videos and thinking, well, I cringe now, and the reason I cringe now at some of these old videos is because I don't stand by the things I was saying or the jokes I was making, or I don't find it entertaining anymore. And that's why I don't like, really, those videos now. I find them a bit cringy or whatever. But do I regret them? No, and as you're saying, Spacey, no regrets. No regrets. I don't regret anything, because even the most offensive or horrible things I've done in the past, I don't regret anything, and I offer no apologies for anything either. Because if I hadn't done or said those things, I would not have eventually grown and got to the point I am right now. If I never made the edgy jokes in the past, then I would never have changed my opinions. And I mean, I'll still make edgy jokes. I said that earlier. I'll still make edgy jokes now, just in a different way. And I'm a bit more aware of what I'm saying and who I'm saying it to as well. I think your audience matters a lot depending on what you're saying. I think that's important. But the other big thing is intent. Intent and growth, I think they're both very important things to consider when you're talking about someone being cancelled. I think you need to look at two things. One, has the person grown and or changed since this problematic thing has been said or done? So that whether it was a month ago, whether it was a year ago, whether it was 10 years ago. You look at that and you say, and you compare it to the person now. Does the person still stand by that? Have they grown from that? Have they changed? If the answer is yes, then I think cancelling them is pointless. I think it's stupid to get upset and cancel someone over something that they no longer stand by. And so that's why I think it's stupid to cancel people over jokes from like 10 years ago. Because they're not telling those jokes anymore, and the reason they're not doing it is for a reason. Because they don't stand behind those jokes or those statements anymore. And so I think it's ridiculous to cancel someone over something that long ago. I mean, sure, if it's like something very serious, like they've committed a crime or something, maybe that's different. You need to hold them accountable and bring them to justice, whatever. But when you're talking about just words and people being offended isn't a real crime. It's just people's feelings getting hurt. And I think when you're talking about the passing of time, so long as the person's behaviour has changed, so long as they have shown growth, as long as they are not the same person now as they were then I think you can excuse and forgive and forget about everything. And as you're saying in the chat, Susie, that's what growth looks like, looking at your past self and thinking, yeah, I'd bully this kid. That's exactly what I think, and I look back at the past me and it's like, yeah, I say it all the time, old me was the worst. I mean, I was so horrible. And I can still be horrible. I mean, I've never called myself a nice guy. I say all the time, I can be a bit of a shithead. I can be rude to people, whatever. That's just it is. But I don't go out of my way to purposely harm anyone or anything like that. And I think there's a difference. And the final thing, again, is intent. You look at the growth of the person and you look at their intent. What did they mean by what they were saying? And I think people are too pessimistic here. People need to be more optimistic, more forgiving, and give the benefit of the doubt more often. When you look at someone telling their edgy joke 8 years ago or whatever it was, what did they mean? What was their intent with that joke? Did they mean it simply as a shocking joke, or was there something else to it? And I think that's something to think about as well, because if someone doesn't mean it, if the intent isn't there, then there's nothing to cancel really. Especially then as well, if you couple that with the growth and change of the person. Hello, Tone. I am doing wonderful. How are you? Okay, ad revenue, I'll look in the comments of the new video I made. Will that make you happy? Will that shut you up? Let's have a look. This is my other channel that we've just been looking at, my Rag Reynolds channel. I called Rag a boomer on his live stream on medium rare and he got angry. Really? Is that why I'm clicking on here? That it? Yawn. Ad revenue. Oh yeah, I only timed you out. I thought I banned you, but I just timed you out. Anyway, folks, is there anything else you want to talk about, or should I just end here? I've been going an hour. I didn't think I was going to last an hour talking about just past videos and going over this stuff. Your friend's old roommate got arrested? What for? Is that an exciting story? Do you want to share some exciting news? But yeah, I think I've been through my videos, but there might be more cancelable material if you were to maybe look at forum history, for example, as I said. Although I don't think much of that really exists. And even still, you're not going to find anything that bad. You're not going to find me actually posting people's full docs or anything as extreme as that. Not that I think, anyway. I don't remember me ever doing that. But, yeah, who cares? Who cares about what someone did when they were 16 years old? Who cares? For possessing cheese pizza. Your roommate got arrested for possessing cheese pizza. He had pictures of cheese. Why would he be arrested for that? No, Lovely Bones knows Australia is fake. There is a difference. We all know Australia isn't real. Clearly. How can you be so stupid as not to know that? God, get with the times. Oh, cheese pizza. Uh-huh. I just got it. What? I'm a bit slow today. Cheese pizza. Now I get it. CP. Okay. Now I get it. Okay, it sounds like the arrest was probably warranted then. Scotland is founded by a man named Scott. I'm done. I'm done, folks. I will return with a new stream sometime in the next week, I think. Anyway, that was... If anyone has any questions about anything I spoke about in this video, DM me or leave a comment if you want me to clear something up or ask why I made such a video or why this or that. But yeah, that was everything I could be cancelled by on YouTube, I suppose. And I regret none of it. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good 4th of July if you're an American. And until next time,